We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. English. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. We'll check on his status when we get back. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep to return is Lynn Bowden. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. The give is to Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 22 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And now he'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Looking to throw on second down. English. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? The freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On first down, Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a give, right side. It's Carson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down. From the gun, English. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Bowden now to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team. So I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. His throw incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Back to throw. Jones dancing to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Carson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They run it with Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive.
Here's a pass swung. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's out. Operating from the gun. English dumps this one off to Chris Carson.
Personal foul. Rubbing the tackle. Defense. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. English. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. Carson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Chris Carson with touchdown. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. 40. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Over the middle to 7 yards, the pick up there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Okay, Coach, yeah. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones off the play fake. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Jones now. Throwing on first down, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 2nd and 1, Jones flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back to throw. Jones. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am. And you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devontae Smith with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
This is Carson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And cut the lead down to a touchdown. Here's Jones on first down. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Elliott. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and this one is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the gun, English. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. English. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to... Now Jones on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 67 yards on the ground for him so far. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jones on 3rd down. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown! Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. English. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Sheds off the tackle.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Carson. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw. Jones. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Complete. Smith has it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 33 yards that time. Back to throw. Jones. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So the Jets now down by 2 touchdowns. 1:06 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. On 1st and 10, English.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Touchdown. That's caught.
Devontae Smith.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. English. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. Off play action. English.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A big offensive explosion.